Okay. We're gonna play some zombies, dude. Just gonna play some classic giant. Switch out my gobble gums real quick. Okay, we're just gonna go. But okay. This is kind of a continuation of Storytime Part 1. So if you haven't seen Storytime Part 1, Episode 1, go check it out. It was 9 months ago, if you're looking for the time date. It's 9 months ago. And yeah, go watch that video first. This is kind of like a continuation because it's like kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Can we start? Can we get this going?
Approaches.
Press X escape. Okay. Okay, so it's a continuation of Storytime Part 1, Episode 1, whatever it is. And Episode 2 wasn't really that great. Episode 2 was about Kobe and when he died and shit, so it's kind of like, it doesn't really,
Field report.
but whatever it is. So, anyway.
What happens next is uncertain. Allied
I,
operatives have no choice but to continue.
This is about my friend. This whole story is about a friend. And how, like, I don't know where we stand today, but okay, so like it was all going well, and it was just fucking, I thought it was going great, you know what I mean? And then like there was just like this weird time. It was definitely a couple months ago where like, well, it's kind of been this whole year, I guess, where it's kind of like the best friend, the boy best friend, nobody really likes the boy best friend and all this stupid shit, right? So it was kind of like
I'll make do with
it was like you don't want your boyfriend to have a girl best friend and you don't want your girlfriend to have a boy best friend, right? So it was kind of like some shit like that, because me and this Migo were pretty close, you know what I mean? And like I said, it was all going well, you know what I mean? Like nothing crazy was happening. We're just playing games, doing what we do. And then all of a sudden, some shit stirs up about because I introduced her to some of my friends, right, that we used to play with, and we would all hop on together and play sometimes, and you know, just play and talk and just whatever, have fun, laugh, do what we gotta do. But one time, like my best friend got into a game with them and I wasn't with her, so it was kind of like, that was already kind of like, I'm not saying they're my friends, you can't talk, I'm just saying like it was kind of weird how they were already playing and I wasn't there. And supposedly, like, my friend asked her a question, and like just asking all these questions, and she told him like, I'm like, I'm looking at someone else right now, I'm like talking to someone right now, and you know, and all this shit, and how that she kind of lost feelings for me when I turned her down or some stupid shit. And my friend told me that. She didn't tell me shit, my friend told me that shit. And I was like, wait, what? Like, I was in shock. I was like, hold up, what did you just say? And like, it was just kind of like crazy, and I didn't know what the hell to do. I was just kind of like in shock, like what the fuck, like, because clearly I fucking like her, you know what I mean? Like, we've been talking for so long, we're on the phone 24/7, we're always talking, and she's calling me, and you know, she's just being there for me, and it feels fucking awesome. But when my friend told me that she's talking to someone else and all this shit, I kind of like, I got in shock, because like she told me like everyone thinks that she's out here and like doing bad for herself and talking to all these guys, and she told me that she's only talking to me. So when I heard that, I was like, yo, wait, what the fuck? And then like I just like got in shock and I just left the game, and I was like, I can't, because I joined up with him later on that day, and that's when he told me. So I kind of just like left because I was in shock, and I was like, it kind of sucks hearing that from your friend, like you know, and we didn't talk for a while, and that was kind of like our first big fight we had, or maybe like our second big fight we had. And I ain't gonna lie, I was super sad, and like I don't know. It's not that I depended on her, but she was kind of like every time she would call and all that shit, and I had someone to talk to the other day, and I had someone to talk to throughout the day, and you know, and so it was kind of all that was kind of like taken from me like right there on the spot. And so it kind of hurt a little bit, and it sucked, because what's also sucks is you don't know if they're feeling the same way. Like, did they just move on? Like, they don't even feel the same. Like, they just said, I don't need them, fuck it, you know what I mean? And so it kind of it's tough, you know what I mean? It sucks, because you don't want to text them and tell them how are they feeling, because that shit's annoying. They don't want to hear that shit. So it's kind of like you just sit back and just overthink everything like I do.
Need to find some ammo.
So
Ammunition.
that happened, and yeah, that's the first part of the story right there. I was sad for like so long, dude. It was for a fat minute. And yeah, call me a simp, alright? Call me whatever the fuck you want to call me, alright? I'm a simp, alright? I treat women nicely, okay? And I don't know about you guys, how are you simping? But I don't like talking to multiple people. I feel like that's me hoeing around. It's not like everyone has their opinions. I feel like I can't talk to multiple people because that's fucked up. But that's just how I am. Do what the fuck you gotta do. I don't give a shit if you talk to multiple people. But if you're telling someone that you're just talking to them and you're fucking not, and they find out, it kind of hurts. You know what I mean? Like, talk to whoever the fuck you want to talk to, but don't tell me a different story. You know what I mean? Anyways, I was sad for like literally like I don't know how long we was fighting for. Probably a month, maybe 2. It felt like that, honestly. I don't even know if that was even a month long, but it felt so long, dude. And everyone was telling me, you know, just keep your head up and move on, and everyone kept telling me to move on. Everyone did. Literally everyone I talked to was like, move on. You need to, like, why are you sad? You need to move on and just go on with your life. And I was like, you know how hard it is to move on? Like, for me at least, like, shit, I still care about them and all that shit, but it's like you wanted it to work out so bad, and not work out in that way like relationship. You just wanted your friendship to last for a while, you know, last forever, man, shit. And you know what I mean? And fucking just, cause everyone thought like I wanted to really. I don't give a fuck. She can, like, I've seen so much shit that made me like. If she were to ask me, I would say no, because like I've seen so much shit, and I don't even think she's realized what I've seen. Like, when she told me she was talking to someone else, I fucked myself up by saying like, oh, she got a boyfriend, and like she didn't tell me, and it's kind of fucked up and all that shit. And then when she told me that what did she say? She told me that it's long distance. You know what I mean? It was kind of like, oof, you know what I mean? But it was like how, like, why wouldn't you tell me first? And she said she didn't want me. She says she was gonna tell me, and she knows I get petty, I guess. That's how I get. I just get annoyed, and I don't do it because I'm fucking a dick. I just do it because I know how replaceable I am, dude. I'm fucking nothing crazy, you know what I mean? I'm fucking easily replaceable, and when you're putting your attention to someone else, it feels like you fucking forgot about me, even though that's not how it is. Just how it feels. That's how it feels. So that sucks. And also like it like you take it different ways. Like that shit hurt me. I was hurt. But maybe to her it didn't feel like as bad, but then when we were both sad, and I found out later she was actually sad. She actually like I think the reason why like this whole situation with me and her was crazy is because like she was literally the first person to show me that, like, I don't even like that she cares, I guess, or that she showed me attention, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but she was like the first person to ever do that. Like no one's ever like showed me attention, or like, oh, that might be sad. That probably is sad as fuck, but like it's true, man. Like, she's probably the first person to ever show me like attention and want to talk to me, I guess, because I don't know. It feels like that. Like maybe that's why I got attached or whatever. But whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I'm gonna make him even deader.
It's tragic, man. It's just fucking horrible.
Cold steel.
And
Let's get this done.
so when we was like not talking for a while, and she finally texted me, and she was like, and we just like fixed our issues. Well, I don't know if we fixed them, because the fight we just had right now is the same kind of issue, so we kind of didn't fix shit. But it was kind of like she can't like she told me like she told me that she's toxic and all shit. So I knew that from the start, you know what I mean? Like, and the crazy thing is I put up with that shit for so long. Like clearly, like, you being toxic doesn't fucking, like, I put up with you for so long. Of course I'm chilling, I'm fine. And then I realized later, like, she's not telling me shit, and like she's not supposed to tell me her whole life story. But if I'm a best friend, you gotta tell me some shit, because I'm out here fucking looking clueless, and that's not how it's supposed to go. So and she hates talking about these like deep conversations, so I never try to bring them up. And sometimes when they would happen, we'd kind of get into like these little arguments, kind of. And I've noticed that every time we talk about like something serious, I get it, I understand it's like uncomfortable to talk about, I guess uncomfortable, but I understand how people sometimes just don't want to talk about it. Like, you don't want to talk about that shit. But we was talking about it one night, and she was asking me like, look, okay, we're back. Let me just feel it for a minute. How much just died right there? Okay, what was we talking about? We was talking about fucking simping, pretty much. Well, oh, I forgot. So, we had our first like big fight, right? And well, and then I didn't break first. She broke first. She texted me first saying that, like that she doesn't want to throw it all away, everything we've been through. And I was like, yeah, me neither, dude. Like, I don't want to, why the fuck would I want to do that? And then, fucking, so then we basically were friends again. And then, oh, fuck, another dog on. And then we fucking, it was all going good for like a long time, for like a very long time. It was going super well. We was fucking just chilling, you know. And then recently, like fucking, I don't know. Oh shit, I'm about to fucking die from these fucking dogs on me. Let me get this scooter. Yeah, dude, fuck it up. I need Jug. Recently she said that she's coming down to where I live, and she wanted me to come over, right? But the thing is, my dad and my brother were fucking leaving town too. So then I was like, shit, like, my dad's probably gonna want me to go. But then my dad came in a couple of days before they're leaving. He's like, do you want to go? Like, you don't have to go if you don't want to. And then I told him I'm gonna stay so I can go see my friend. And then he said, okay, I'm probably gonna wait to go till Monday, because I was leaving on Friday or some shit. And I told my dad, no, don't wait to go on your trip, just go, because I can do this like by myself, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need you to be there, you know what I mean? So then he said okay, and then Friday hits and my brother they leave. So then she calls me and she says she's here, and I was like, hell yeah. And then she was like, so you gonna come over? And it was like late at night, and I was like, oh shit. So then we get on a call, right? And then like she's telling me like how like her whole family's there, and like you know what I mean. She said I could still come over, but then I was like, who's all there? And she's like, your brothers and all that. And I didn't care that they're there. I don't mind. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, do what the fuck you gotta do. And then it was like late as hell, and I was like, shit, like I have to drive decently far. You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't know. And then she's like, oh, you scared? Because my brothers? And I was like, fuck no, I ain't scared. So then I pulled up on him. For real. That's how it literally went down. I literally drove all the way over there, like 9 o'clock at night. I drove over there. Fucking. And then, she was like in shock. She was like, oh, like everyone was in shock. They're like, oh, you actually came, and like, you got some balls coming over. And I was like, yeah. Like I didn't know who was gonna be over here. Like, I don't know. And like, she didn't tell me. She has a lot of brothers, and she didn't tell me which brothers. So I don't know which brothers to be scared of. So I just showed up and fucking figured that shit out myself. And then what else happened? So like that was pretty recently. So I was like, damn, like like I'm with her family now and all this shit, and it's all going super well, and I'm like, damn, I'm really in here, man. And fucking I was like, this is great, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, fuck, shit, I'm out here like fucking just doing shit. And, especially alone too, like no one like no one checked in on, you know what I mean? It was kind of weird. And fucking um like she has to fucking spend the night, and I was like, yo, I can spend the night, you know. My parents are not fucking worrying about it, and they don't know. So then I was like, fuck, I'll spend the night. So then like it was kind of like, so I spent the night. We didn't do anything, obviously. Like, no, I didn't expect anything. I didn't expect anything because we're just friends. I didn't expect nothing. And everyone else felt bad for me. Like her brothers felt bad for me because, like, they thought since she has to spend the night that I expected something. And I told them, I don't expect shit. I don't care. I don't. That's disrespectful if I came over here and did some stupid shit. Like I told them, like that's not what I came here to do. I just came here to have fun. And then she left the next couple days, and we did everything, dude. We when we woke up, she said, you know, you can go back to your house, go get ready, put on some clothes, you know, because I didn't bring anything. I just like it was just instant spend the night. So I went back, got some clothes, and then came back, you know, freshened up basically, and so then we hung out the whole day, man. She said she's never been to this place, and then I took her to that place, and I was trying to buy shit. Like I had money saved up for this exact day because we was planning it for a minute, and she literally did not let me buy shit. Like literally, and it was like fucking. Like, I wanted to buy shit so bad, I was like, yo, let me buy this. She was like, no, and she was like rushing me to the cash register and shit, and I was like, let me buy some shit. Like, I was trying to pay with cash, and she had a card, so she would run up to the cash register and pay real quick, and I was like, motherfucker. So that shit happened, so I had a couple leftover buckaroos, and, you know, so that was kind of good, I guess. Yeah, and then she went back home, and then she texted me out of the blue, and she was like, do you think, I forgot what she said. Do you think I'm playing with you, or do you think I'm leading you on, or some shit, or something like that? And I was like, no. Like, why would you ask that? Like, do you think you're like leading me on? Like, what do you think? And yeah, and I was just like lost. Like, why would she ask that? And then she told me that her brothers think like that she's messing with me, and she's like playing with me and shit. So then I started thinking about it, and I was like, is she though? Like, is she playing with me right now? Like, genuinely asking me like, do you feel like you're getting played? I told him, I don't know. I don't think so. Besides the fact that she fucking like, besides that one mishap with her fucking person that she was talking to, her other boyfriend, I guess that kind of made me not trust right there. So I just told him no. Like I just straight up, I just said no. I don't think so. And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, is she though? You know what I mean? Like after everything, like, is she? So I searched it up. I literally searched it up on fucking Google, and I was like, what does it mean to like lead someone on? And like a whole list popped up, and I sent her the list, and I told her, if you're doing any of this to me or to anyone, to any person, you're leading them on, and you're messing with them. You're playing with their heart, I guess. And then she said, oh, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? What do you mean, oh? You know, like, what the hell? And that was kind of weird. So I was like, why'd she say oh like that, man? Shit. And then so that was kind of like, I was like, what the hell? Like, why'd she say it like that? And then I just tried to tell her like it was just, I didn't expect much from, like, I didn't expect shit, you know, from the night. Like, don't worry about it. And then like later she started asking me like, Like, it was weird. Like, everything happened, like, it was just fucking awkward. It was just all so weird. Like, she asked me a couple, what is it? A couple days ago or weeks ago, on one of the weekends, we was just on a phone call, and she was asking me, um, like, would you let your girlfriend have a boy best friend? And all these weird ass random questions, like, out of the blue. So then I put two and two together, and I was like, well, I was like, what the fuck are you trying to say? Are you gonna drop me? Are you gonna like you know, like, what are you gonna do? And she basically said that she's gonna keep me on the DL, and I didn't think of it at first. I was like, oh, like, okay, like, just, you know, that's cool. Like, she said if she ever gets a boyfriend, she'll just like just keep me on the DL. And at first of it, I was like, okay, I'm down. I don't give a shit. But then when when I started to realize some shit, I was like, wait, that's kind of fucked up. Like, now she's gonna hide me now? Like, it's kind of weird. So then, like, so then she said that we need to take a break. And I was like, oh, break? What do you mean break? And she's like, a break from, like, talking and stuff. So I was like, wait, I was like, are you, like, is this really happening? Or, like, I thought that whole day was a fucking dream, dude. I was like, there's no way this is happening. Because, like, a couple days before, I just slept over at her fucking house. So this was, like, all after. So I was kind of like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what the hell? And then what was crazy is, like, when I started looking on my phone and shit, like, I started seeing all these videos of, like people getting like mad at their girlfriend for having a boy best friend and all this, like, weird shit. And it was kind of just like what, like, why is this all, like, popping up right now? What the fuck? So that shit fucking happened, and I was kind of like, so I literally just didn't text her because that's what she wanted. Fuck, like, I'm not gonna just text her and be like, be annoying. Should have said, like, no, I'll stop texting you. It's cool. Yeah, dude, revive me, dude. Fuck. So that was kind of iffy. It was kind of like, yo, what the fuck? So I stopped texting her, and then I went back to my second fucking sad version. I was just fucking sad because fucking that shit happened. Who the fuck wants to hear that? Your best friend just told you that they need a break from you, and you're just thinking, what the fuck? Like, why? She didn't even give me a reason why. She just said that she wants a break, and that's it, boys. That sucked, and then we're here, and everyone's telling me, like, to move on and fucking talk to other people and all this shit. And it's like you guys don't think I fucking tried? You know how many times I've fucking heard that? Like she understood me. Like, every time I'd crack a joke, she, like, understood, and, like, she would add on to it, and we'd laugh and fucking all this good shit. And then I fucking it just gets cut off. Just don't. We need a break just for a minute. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, what the fuck? So then, like, I met some people on Fortnite. I'm fucking talking to people on Messenger and fucking trying to have the same conversation with them, and they don't fucking get it. And it's kind of like, they're just dry too. They're just fucking just whack. You know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck? Like, sucks, man. It sucks for real. I'm gonna try some shadows, and also, like, the day, like, we was texting about the break and shit, like, how she wants a break. Before that, she was saying how, like, and how she struggles with our relationship, whatever you want to call it. And I was like, what do you struggle about? And she said that it makes her uncomfortable, like, knowing that I like her. And I was like, well, it's not like I'm over here fucking, like, showing you. I'm not over here, like, fucking flirting with you and, like, fucking doing none. Like, it's not like I'm doing that. You know what I mean? I'm just, like, talking to you like a fucking friend. You know, cracking jokes and having fun. So when she said that she gets uncomfortable, and I was like, okay, tell me what makes you uncomfortable, and I'll stop. Well, like, what do I do that makes you uncomfortable? I'll stop, whatever it is. She said everything. So then I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was, like, in shock. I was like, yo, are you, like, wait, like, what? For real? Like, everything I do. And I told her, like, you don't think I struggle too? You don't think I struggle with the friendship too, knowing that the person I like doesn't even fucking like me back? You know what I mean? Like, and it was like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that shit really just happened right now. And then she asked for a break after, and after I told her how how she's not the only one struggling, after I told her how I was struggling too. So I listened to her when she said she's struggling, and she didn't even tell me shit. And then as soon as I say I'm struggling, she's like, all right, we need a break. So I was like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? Like, like it was just like really fucked up. So I haven't texted her since, and like all this shit, and you know, it's fucking stuff. It's stuff. And it's not that I depended on her, but she like fucking generally like made me happy and shit. It's not like nothing fucking. It's not that I don't fucking. I'm dependent on her and I need her for no. Like I'm fine on my own. Shit, I've been doing good. I've been holding it down. I'm fine. I don't fucking need anyone. I've been alone for my whole fucking life pretty much. All these little elementary school girlfriends don't really fucking count when you hold hands. So it's kind of like don't really count. But I wasn't dependent on her. I told myself I don't really need anybody. I've been alone for my whole fucking life. I don't fucking need it. I've been doing fine. You know what I mean? It's the people that are always in relationships and shit. Those people get dependent because they feel like they need that. They need that person to hold on to. Me, I don't. I'll be fine. But it sucks when you fucking get attached and you fucking. They make you happy and they're constantly calling you and fucking, you know, just talking to you 24/7 and making you laugh and having a good time and shit, and then they tell you to stop. They tell you to don't like me no more and just basically don't talk to me no more, don't like me anymore, and just we can keep this going if you just stop liking me because it's awkward knowing that you have a crush on me or some shit. And it's like, I was like, you know, it's kind of fucking hard when I'm like, ooh, perfect. When I like you, you know what I mean? And she told me this just one night. She just said, just stop liking me, just stop, because it's uncomfortable. And I was like, if you want me to not like you no more, that means I'm gonna have to stop talking to you, and we can't call every day and all this shit, because like we can't spend that much time together and just fucking be just friends. No, we're gonna be fucking close buddies. We know fucking everything about each other, and we fucking know each other fucking well. So when she says some shit like it's awkward or it's uncomfortable for her, so then it puts me in a situation like I clearly don't want to fucking throw all this away, and then she says she doesn't want to throw it all away, but then she says we need a break. You know what I mean? Then it's like, yo, what the fuck are you trying to say? Like, do you like what? So then I'm just lost. So it sucks, but it's like, how the fuck do I like what do I do? I can't text her about it because, like I said, she doesn't want to fucking hear that shit. And no one, I can't really talk to anyone about it because no one really wants to hear my fucking problems. And I clearly have a fucking hard time showing them because I fucking just get into this big old rant. But it really does suck. It really does, because like you went through so much with this person, and you literally have a lot of ups and downs with this person, and then they ask for a break, and then they don't text you back for a long time, and you're like hurting inside, and you're just going through it right now, like fucking overthinking everything, and like this is how it is for me. Throughout the day, I'm fine. I'll laugh, I'll smile throughout the day, I'm fine. But as soon as it hits nighttime, like I fucking like everything starts popping up. All the sad shit starts popping up on my phone, and all her shit starts popping up of how she's just happy and fine and all this shit. And I'm like, is she really unbothered by all this shit? Like she really doesn't care? Cause that's how it looks. And
How do we make things back?
and I like it sucks. It hurts. It hurt, man. Like when, you know what I mean? And so it was just kind of like this whole thing, like we fight, we fix shit, and we come back. You know what I mean? That's how it was. We fought like 3 times, not like fist fight, but like had a big argument, and we wouldn't talk to each other for a fat minute. But the thing is, we would always come back to each other. But this time it like feels different. Like she ain't coming back. Like she doesn't even want to talk to me no more. But then I figured some shit out. I figured out why she was asking me those questions about best friends and shit. I figured it out. Like, it was this picture of like a pair of scissors, and at the end of the scissors, it was the best friend, and the handle. You know when the handle gets together, the scissors close. in snips, right? I realized like I was in her, if she wants to have a boyfriend, she knows damn well that her boyfriend is not gonna want me around. You know what I mean? Because if I'm her best friend, she knows damn well that her boyfriend will not want me around. And her other boyfriend that she had, like, she literally chose me over him, kind of. Like, she should have told him like, yo, like he can't go. You know what I mean? He was there for me since day one, and like I was like, damn, like she's out here like sticking up for me. I like that, man. Shit, let's go. So you know that made me think like she ain't giving up on me. You know what I mean? Like this is gonna go swimmingly. She ain't gonna give up. Like if I'm that close and we're that strong, like she ain't going nowhere. But then I forgot it's fucking 2020 and who gives a fuck about them. So she asked for a break and I was like, yo, everything you just said went down the fucking drain, because you, like, she's clearly not showing me attention anymore. And when she says that she's bored inside the house and she's like she needs someone to talk to, so now I'm over here thinking like, oh, she's probably talking to someone else and like all this shit. And then people are like, oh, you shouldn't care, she's not your girlfriend and all that shit. I understand, but like she's not my girlfriend. I get that. Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy's got too much dip on the chip, homie. Hold up, let me get out of here. It sucks ball sack. It really does, because like you can't question her about it because you're not her boyfriend, and you don't need to know about all this. But then like if you like her and she knows, and then she doesn't give a fuck that you like her, and she's like talking to all these other guys, and it kind of hurts a little bit. You're like, yeah, what the fuck? Like at least tell me so I can fucking like give me more of a reason to fucking not like you. Shit, since you don't want me to like you so bad, give me another reason not to like you. Just keep telling me about all your fucking past boyfriends and all this other shit so I can not like you even more. Cause you not telling me and you thinking that you keep telling me that I'm the only person you talk to and all shit. It's making me like you even more, cause you're fucking telling me what I want to hear, pretty much.
Where's my backup weapon?
So when some other shit happens, it fucking sucks when you don't tell me and I'm over here fucking thinking it's all good and it's not. So don't just fucking tell them everything, even if it hurts them. Tell them everything, even if it hurts them, because I'd rather know and be hurt than fucking be lost and clueless. Because that shit fucking sucks when you don't know, and you don't know if they're gonna, you don't know if they fucking forgot about you or not. You know what I mean? Well, that's how I think about it. Maybe I'm just being a bitch, but that's how I really think about it. Like, did they forget about me? Like, did they move on? Did they literally move on? Like, literally, like, actually forget about me? And I don't know how to explain it, man. It's just I'm in like a weird situation right now where it's like I don't know what the fuck to do. Like move on, clearly. Like don't put all your I understand. I'm not waiting for her, but at the same time, like I'm not moving on either. Like I can't. Like it's like all these basic bitches they don't get me for like, cause I'm lost. Clearly, obviously lost. So I'm waiting for like, oh, our breaks, like, let's talk about, you know what I mean? But she clearly doesn't want to talk about it, so I don't know what the fuck to do anymore. I'm kind of just, like, lost. And, like I said before, I'm not dependent on her. I could give a fucking... But, it's all good. Story time part 3. I should probably delete the fucking second one and make this part 2. But we'll see. We'll see what the title is. But if you're going through the same shit, it's not even friend zone, it's friend zone, but like to the max. Like you're just stuck as the best friend. It's not even that bad because you don't even want anything more. You just really like her, but you don't even want to date her because that would fuck up the friendship. So it's like you're just like, and plus it's 2020, nobody really likes your best friend anyway, of opposite gender, so it sucks. So then it's kind of like maybe I'm fine. Maybe I'm fine without this shit. I haven't shown anyone that I'm super depressed without her or anything. It's just like, I'm kind of just like lost of like what the fuck is going on. And like why, like I've just been trying to figure out her like side of the story, like why did she want to break, and maybe she just wants it for the better of herself so she can, because this is what everyone says. They ask for a break so they can work on themselves. But it's like, what the fuck? Like, what have you like what have you been fucking like? If you really want to work on yourself, like she basically put me on hold. That's basically what she did. She basically put me on hold. She said, I'm gonna move on, but I'll be there as a backup plan. That's pretty much what she fucking said, and it hurt a little bit when she said we needed a break. I was like, why do we need a break? What like do you just want to end this? All of this, everything we've been through, just end it right now? You know, it sucks, man. It really sucks. Cause she was like, she like she made me happy, you know what I mean? She actually genuinely made me fucking happy. Like, we would talk and I would be like laughing and actually genuinely smiling. I don't fucking smile that fucking often either. But when she comes around, it's all better. But like I said, I'm fine throughout the day. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I am. But I'm an overthinker. And I'm all this and like I think about like is she thinking about me too as much as I'm thinking about her? Probably fucking not. You know what I mean? All these fucking random stupid questions I ask myself, and it makes it all worse. I put myself deeper in the fucking hole because I'm over here asking myself stupid questions. And it's tough. And I wish like I don't know who sees this video, but if you're going through some shit like this, man, fucking don't get too attached, because if they don't feel the same way about you, fucking it's gonna hurt, man. Shit. It's like watching someone you love, I guess, like someone else, you know, and you're just sitting there just in the back and they're just like, oh, this is it. It sucks, man. I suck ass at zombies too, by the way. It hurts. It really hurts, man. It's like a sharp pain in your chest. Wait, what the fuck? Motherfucker didn't die to a shotgun? I'm still alive too. But it hurts, dude. Don't fucking... If you have a best friend right now, if you have one, I wouldn't say keep him close, because I kept mine close, and what did that fucking do? It fucking got me fucked up. But it all comes down to how you think about shit, because clearly she didn't think the same way. And it's not that I wanted a fucking relationship out of this, or I didn't want anything out of this. I just wanted a long lasting friendship that was hopefully gonna last a long ass time. And like, and whoever has her next, yo, I'm just saying, like, I don't think, hopefully they hold you down right, correctly, and all this shit, because like, you know what I mean, like, she's not some basic girl, you know what I mean? She's fucking, everyone has their ups and downs. She's not perfect, and all this shit, and fucking insecurities and all this shit. No, we don't worry about that shit. She's like, I literally do not care, dude. We will love your insecurities over here. That's facts. That's probably it, man. I don't know what else to say, man. It's just that my Wi-Fi shit, I can't post often how I want to. I want to post like every fucking day, but these videos are like, these videos get randomly popped up in my head, and I just have to talk about it and vent. But if you watched it, thanks for watching. Fucking remember to fucking, it's always you in the end, dude. Literally, it's always you in the end. They don't care. They literally don't care. And they can tell you they care and you're the only one and shit. Just don't fucking take what they say for granted, because then it'll fuck you up, man, and put you in this state of loneliness and depression. You know what I mean? They give you everything you want to hear and what you want to do, and then they take it away from you, and it fucking hurts, man. It fucking hurts. And they're just unbothered. They're fine. They don't see nothing wrong with the problem, but you're over here overthinking everything. So if you're an overthinker like me and you have all these problems too, like, fucking leave a fucking like on the fucking video, homie. Like, leave a like for a fucking real one over here. We're spitting the game. We are just venting. But this is Storytime episode number 3 or 2. It'll be in the title. and it hurts. It sucks and it hurts, man. We got this. Keep your head up. You're a fucking king. If you can relate to the story, you're a fucking king or queen. Cause listen, you stuck around and you wanted that shit and you stuck by them, and they just said fuck it. You know what I mean? They just fuck it. So you're a fucking king. You're a fucking queen. You fucking run that shit. You keep doing what you're doing. Don't fucking turn into a douchebag. Don't turn into a fucking whore or whatever you call girls. You know what I mean? Do you, and if they don't like it, they can fucking leave again. You know what I mean? Because clearly they didn't like it the first time. So don't change because you're broken. I like. This is how you break a nice guy and you turn to a douchebag. They broke me and I'm still a nice guy, which sucks. But we're here, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep staying nice for these ladies, man. I'm a gentleman, not a simp. Right? Get it right. And yeah, subscribe if you like the video. It's probably gonna be a long ass video if it ever gets up. Yeah. Thanks for watching.